Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been quite some time. I imagine this is going to get a little bit more views than a lot of my more recent videos, so a bit of an explanation is in order for a few things. One, my lack of activity on the channel, and why we are back to Allah. So, first things first, regarding the channel, I believe I talked about this in the reaction video for the 6.4 trailer. Over the past year and a half, I've been struggling with my ADHD, and I finally started seeing a doctor about it, and been put on medication. Since I've been on medication, it's really helped me do what it is that I really want to do, which has been focusing on telling the story that I was working on. You may have seen on the channel me doing some writing streams for a novel that I was writing. And since I started taking my medication, I've finally, taken my inspiration and doing something with it. I started making a webcomic, which the first 4 pages are for free, and they're up on Twitter and for Affinity, and Tumblr, everywhere at Memory of Darksky. And I'm up to page 7, working on page 8 right now. Pages 5 through 7 are only available on Patreon right now, and will be released on Twitter and everywhere else in June. So that's what I've been doing instead of streaming. Just I thought it would help me multitask, but the more I took of my medication, I would try to stream, and it's just like, this isn't what I want to do right now. So that's why there's been a lack of content on the channel. Obviously, I'm still going to make time for things that I really want to do, which will include FF14 and FF16. So please stick around for that and be excited for that. Now, I won't be streaming FF16. I'm going to casually record it on my end and sort of upload the highlights. I assume FF16 is going to be fucking massive, so that seems like definitely the way to go about it. Now, back to the other obvious point, why I am back on Allah. It all has to do with story. There is the canon that is presented to us all, from the writers, from Ishikawa, and then there's the canon that we create. Any followers of the channel for a long time will know about Allah and know about his story. Hell, I did a whole stream about his story, about my interpretation of the canon and how it differs from what you guys might experience. And how drastically different it is, simply based on the fact that he has a twin who is also like the Warrior of Light. So, well, Prince of Darkness, but you get what I mean. He's equally as important. The 6.X series has been a very strange time for me as I try to figure out what I want to do with the story, what I want from the MSQ, and things like that. So, which is why I've been several different characters. Rayla was born out of my frustration from Yoshi P's comments regarding lack of people of color in FF16, and I made a very good story for him that I love. The problem is that it's very Heaven's Ward heavy, because Dark Knight is so heavily tied to his canon, that I'm kind of struggling to figure out what to do beyond that, and what to do for the 6.X series beyond that, right? So I kept making these characters where like their story starts in A Realm Reborn, and kept hitting the same problem that I hit with Allah, where I'm like, what do I do with them now that their major character arc has concluded? which is why finally I created Averton, which I believe I introduced in the Eureka Orthos stream. Averton is in the same timeline and canon as Allah. What happens is that after 6.0, Allah is forced into retirement by the other Scions, and lots of other individuals come in from all corners of the world to like help maintain peace and order and pick up the slack in his stead. Averton was one of the people who, he was a flame captain of the Immortal Flames, who started working directly with the Scions to help tackle some of these problems. In 6.4, since we know from the trailers we are going to be fighting Golbez, I figured that might be a bit much for Averton. He's not experienced enough to go tackle this kind of problem. So the Scions really wouldn't have any other choice but to go back and get Allah and Eri out of retirement. Allah has been on his island tending to his plants, and Eri, according to Jess the last time we spoke about it, has been aiding the Sekisagumi, which is why we're in Kugane, and attending to more of his responsibilities that he had been ignoring for the longest time back in Kugane. So when we catch up with Allah in 6.4, he is visiting Eri in Kugane and stealing his clothes, which is why he's dressed like this. This has definitely been the top is something that Jess would put on Eri for a casual glance at that sort of thing. Allah is out of practice. He's had several months of not adventuring and just relaxing, so yeah, he went back to Samurai, which is sort of like a bicycle to him. He can jump back on it at any time. So that's that. As far as Averton goes, I want to bring him back for 7.0. I want 7.0 to be his story, where his story begins. Because I want the next arc of the story to center on Averton. But I need to see what happens in the MSQ before that can happen. Because if I had my way, and I was writing the story for 14, if I was the lead writer and they asked me, what are we going to do for the build up to 7.0 and then beyond, what I would do is have the Warrior of Light either getting stuck on the 13th and having to find their way back, or when they go to the 13th, they settle things with Golbez, but because of the time displacement that I feel like a lot of people forget about, remember, when we get to the 1st, it had been, for them, 100 years since we saw the Warriors of Darkness, Ardbert and his friends. For them, it had been 100 years because of the time displacement between shards. When we get into Shadowbringers, those two timelines sort of start running parallel, which is why there's no serious time displacement between our time on the 1st and our time on the source. At some point, what I would do as a writer is, obviously at some point that parallel is going to start to divide, it's going to start to fork, and they're going to start to move away from each other again. So if I was a writer, that is what I would do. And so when we go to the 13th, we could be there a very short amount of time, but when we come back, it could have been 5 years. That's what I would do. That's what I would want to happen. But again, we'll see what happens. I mean, I can always come up with another reason as to why Averton has to take over for Allah. There's no guarantee that the stakes are going to be nearly as high as they are right now going into 7.0. It could be more of a clean slate, which would allow Averton to take back over again. But we will see. But this is what I want. I love narratives that, you know, they have the characters that you grow to know and love, and they have their time, and when the time ends and their character arc wraps up, you can bring in new characters to introduce new life into the story, which is what Averton is for me. And it's been very satisfying to play as him. But narratively, this is what I want to do right now. I want Ala and Eri to fight Golbez, which is what canonically will happen. So that was a lot of rambling. That was 11 minutes. But you guys know me, you know how much the lore means to me. So anyway, I've prattled on long enough. Let's get into things. Hey, Rashawn. Carrying favor. Rashawn's eyes light up when he sees you. Ala, 'tis good to see you again. Have you any news from old Shylian? We've yet to hear from Yashtola. Oh god, I forget that I slip into a Russian accent when I try to do his voice. I'm gonna stop that. Is something the matter? No. Ala paid us a visit, and so I was apprising him of recent developments, or lack thereof. This is strange. You know, normally when we start off a patch, it's usually like someone being like, hey, come here, you know, here's what's going on. Why don't you go check in on this? Here it's straight up the Warrior of Light's just visiting people. That's nice. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. There are pretty women out there who need their necks bitten. I see you, Twitter artist. The sisters know we Harnish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. Oh, so she can handle spice better than anyone. It must just not affect her that much. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. An intense and aromatic heat fills your nostrils. Your reaction speaks volumes. I should say that Ala can definitely not handle spice.
Are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
You would have to make Ala's so much milder. That boy was raised in France as fuck Ishgard. Do you think he can handle spice?
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps.
Oh, you're gonna have to have people fix that.
Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Let me take a bowl back to your dragon room and just open your mouth and I'll throw it in. if I could have mine a touch milder, please. His face would be a little bit more concerned than that.
Please, make yourselves comfortable.
What is going on?
What's happening?
Oh.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Get in there. Look at these fucking eating animations.
Ah! It burns! It burns!
You're telling me Ala could handle a little
To
touch
better
of that on
maintain
his
the
tongue?
facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
So, I don't know if they've ever said... I know Varshan's body is crafted. Does that mean he's like an android? Like a robot? Is he mechanical in nature?
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Let us take ibuprofen together. Oh my fucking god. My whole life flashed before my eyes. Yeah. There's no such thing as too mild for Allah.
I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
I wonder what kind of drink that is. It looks good. Is that like caramel on top? Or maybe like mango? I don't know. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. Do we get a buff? What is that? Spicy curry. Warmed and invigorated by a bowl of hot curry. Oh man, I was hoping it would last for like the rest of the patch. Only 20 seconds. Just flavor text, I guess.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
Now can Estinian handle spice?
I enter.
Oh my god. They had to put this moment in the game, didn't they? Alright, Estinian enjoyers, fucking eat. For those who don't know, this is a reference to an artwork, official artwork they posted on Twitter a long time ago.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Mahane. Yeah, my pronunciation wasn't too far off.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
Oh my god. Look, you can see the sweat on his body. Oh my god. Estinian. Cover them up, slut.
In our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, I'm sure many people are quite entertained right now. Zero.
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Oh god, that reminds me, like, if Ari was here, he'd just start disrobing right away, I'm sure. It reminds me, I forget what the context was, but it was like a newer comic for the Avengers, and someone told them to strip, and while everyone else was like, what? What are you talking about? You can see Tony in the background just already taking his clothes off. Boo. Estinian puts clothes back on. Boo.
Having once been a single hole, the source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
Let me out.
For my
Let me out.
I shall.
Whoa. That's fucking new. Oh! Anvil, okay.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather...
Oh?
homecoming.
Oh? Is it Gilmora? I get it confused with the place where the Palace of the Dead is. Is this our first hint at where we're going in 7.0?
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
God damn it, Aaronville, keep talking. We need more of you. Yo, fuck it. Make Aaronville a scion. Do it. Right now. You're an Avenger,
We
kid.
require-
Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
Nah, I kind of want to go yell at the forum again. That's always fun. I want to say it's the Golmore jungle.
And what have we here?
What is that?
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
Whatever it is, it's important. Let me see it, god damn it. What is that? It's got some distinctive patterns on it. This is just me making probably biased leaps from what Aaronville just said to what I want. My biased opinion is that those kind of look like patterns that we saw from the Vieira tribe on the first, and Ronkin designs and things like that. Now, the cultures could be vastly different between the first and the source. However, both the Vieira, I believe they were, I forgot what they were called on the first, but the Vieira on the first and the Vieira of the source are both tribal in nature. So, I don't know. I want to say it's called the Gelmore jungle. There's Gelmore and Golmora, which is the Palace of the Dead stuff. But, oh man, if we're going, I forget, so the Gelmore jungle is where the Vana are from? I forget where the Vina are from. I need to see a map now of where exactly, that's more towards Dalmasca, I want to say. And Rabanastre, that's where all that's sort of located. Because, like, I was figuring, like, between 6.4 and 6.5 is FanFest. So there has to be some sort of inkling in 6.4 as to where the fuck we're going in 7.0. Was this it, though? Is this all we're gonna get? It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens at FanFest, which I will be going to, by the way. And, man, if we end up going to the Gelmore jungle, on principle, I think I would have to main Rayla for 7.0. That's his home. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This has been an interesting curve, but I cannot complain. While playing as Rayla, I'm pretty sure while I was streaming as him, anyway, I was like, I desperately want to go there. For him, I want to go there. If that's where we're going for 7.0, I got some fucking writing to do to figure, because then I would have no choice but to plot out the rest of Rayla's lore between Heavensward and now. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out. But that lot can't wipe their asses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. I thought that was Kokol talking for a second, and it was not. Thaliac stomping thighs. That's a new one. Okay, listen. Now if we don't see some thighs on Thaliac, I'm going to be very disappointed. Can I get a bwomf? There we go. Ooh. Love this music already. Alright. Sharks! Oh. Ahem. Shit. Goodbye, bears. God, this really reminds me of Dravania. This is really pretty. Slide? Yeah! Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, don't like it. Oh, that is so unpleasant to look at.
You're mine.
I have a feeling I don't want to be in front of it. Yep. Body slam. Oh. Are we gonna have to line of sight stuff? Oh. Oh, those are gonna be big explosions.
Be gone.
Big and little. Where is safe spot? Oh, the bigger ones take longer to blow up. Gotcha. Good night. And goodbye. Look at his teeth! So I just had a tinfoil hat theory just explode in my brain. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, the Gelmore jungle, I hope that's the correct name for it, is up near Dalmasca, Rabanastre, stuff like that. Areas that we sort of got a sneak peek of in Stormblood. Is that the reason? So if we're going to be heading there in 7.0, is that the reason why Meteor was wearing his Stormblood Samurai AF gear in the 6.0 in the 6.4 trailer? Is that the reason? It's a tinfoil hat theory. I don't have much stake in it, but I'm just trying to connect dots here, because that very much caught my attention. That when they were going through this, and he was on that zip line, he was dressed as Stormblood Samurai. So I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, Pride Golems. It's not June quite yet. We're close enough, though. Wow. Look at that Bob Ross painting.
That's far enough.
Greed. Damn, we should have had a Stinian here. There's a lot going on. It very much reminds me of Thunder God Orlando's sort of arena. This might be better. Oof. Worth it. Yeah, there we go. Got a little spooky at the end there.
I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
You can look up a guide on YouTube. Top 15 ways to trust someone. Number 15.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
The client seeketh Archons.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down,
I can't help but think that this is all tied to what Ehrenville was talking about. This has to be 7.0 shit. There's a green check around here somewhere. Where's Ariane J? Oh, there he is. If you ask me the main thing, like number one with a bullet, what I want to see in 7.0, it is grown-up Alpha Nose. Time technically doesn't have to pass substantially for that to happen, but I feel like it should. I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away. That is surprisingly appropriate for Allah. Oh, fuck. The fucking Meteor cosplayer threw me for a fucking loop, dude. I was like, wait, what? I thought they put Meteor in it as an NPC for like a split second. I was like, what?
Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment. And who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Atheris?
I believe I would make a better instructor.
There you go.
Not only have I fought Voidsent, I am one.
Dun dun dun.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carats briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement, we just might be able to do it in 2.
This I leave to you.
Fucking sound effects. Go time music.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated, but give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
Kamehame.
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
You got it, boss.
Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us.
Damn.
Even so,
For
in the
now.
reality that lies
Into the void once more.
Let's fucking go.
Stargo, Asrael di Star, Sma Osk in Sis An.
Alright, so beat the bad guy, free the dragon is way too simple of a plan for it to go right.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you.
Let's fucking go. This is fucking awesome. Oh my god.
Come. Face me.
Deal with you, and then I'll free Astaya.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
I don't know why I didn't assume he was this big. I assumed his height would be like half of that. I knew he was gonna be fucking tall, but goddamn. Show me a good time. Very nice, very classy. Knight in Black, Gomez.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear.
I expect no less.
Come, warriors from beyond the rift.
It's nice that he addresses us all. Let's get this shit, let's get this shit, let's get this shit, let's get this shit.
If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb.
That seems bad.
I will free us from the wheel.
Maybe not be in front of him? Yep.
Where my rime-kissed blades.
This is straight up Hades. Okay.
I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course.
Oh. Okay. Oof. Damn.
Let lightning surge!
Oh! Ow. Finding cold.
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With abyssal dark and hero's blade, I bring my people liberation!
Dragon sword. Phase 2. Black Fang.
You shall know true terror! Dragon, hear me and obey. Crush them.
Shadow Crescent. Oh, that's not fair.
Bathe them in black flame.
Okay. We need 3 people in this tower. Oh, it's a pushback. Gotcha.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
God damn. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Whew. That got real fast. I guess we can fall off. Oh, I forgot. Damn.
Bathe them in black flame.
So we need to get pushed into it.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Oof. And we need no short amount of healing. This might take a few tries. Push back into meteors? On normal difficulty? I mean, push back into towers.
Light.
Damn, still died. Oof, the heals need to be real during that section. Yeah, it goes out in order.
Look to the heavens for your doom.
I'm gonna wait for extra flares to go off. Oh, okay. I got this.
You wretch.
Bye. Oh, we're not even halfway through this fight. I need you to stop being so fucking serious, dude. Damn, that's a one hit. I had a bone stack, but still. Ooh. Everything hurts.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Oh, I need healing. Damn. Oh. Might as well. What are the chances I can clutch this out? I believe.
Surge.
5%. Come on.
A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Just gotta know the spots. %.
Be gone.
I believe 3%. Ooh. Binding cold. You better have something for that. That's a bleed too, I think. Yeah.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
I believe. 2%.
Look to the heavens for your doom.
Keep that up time.
Wear my rime-kissed blades.
Come on. Come on.
This place shall be your tomb.
1%.
Crush them.
Come on.
Render unto me your all.
Oh, this is gonna be it.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Oh! Come on! Come on! Come on! Tank LB1. There you go. No! Ah! It was so close. God damn. Damn you, Gomez! Fuck it, I'm eating food. Where's my food? Alright. No more games. I'm pumped. This fight is fucking awesome, by the way. Oh, 30 minutes remaining. We've been in here a while.
Where my rime-kissed blades. This place shall be your tomb. Crush them.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Woo! Woo! Woo!
My power.
God damn! Oh, that was a fight.
Even my blade. So this is the limit of my defiance.
God damn. Well, he's a little guy now. Well, smaller guy. What you think about that? What you think about that? A baked bean! Baked bean that! Baked bean that. Damn, that was for real though. Woo! Well, glad I don't do extremes. I'm out of here. Damn. That was a for real fight. He's a small guy. Smaller.
What's happening?
Good question. Don't tell me it was according to your cake.
Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
Is the shard of Zodiac that was here gonna turn into a void scent?
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge. One who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus, awaken!
Zeromus. That's the name that Kevin has mentioned to me. So we got to see its face and its hands. Well, that was a thing. Ah, Allah, thou art returned. I am pleased. I'll admit, I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to get my hopes up. But I was hoping we would come up here to talk to him, and he'd be like, Allah, where have you been? It's been 5 years.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of voidsent that dwelled in my domain? Shiriato devoured Farfarello. And in so doing, he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more.
So we gotta beat up that voidsent.
That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is.
So maybe we should gather up all the rest of the Dreadworms. You know, just a reminder of who her family is. And to do that, we would have to go to Mericidia.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
Excuse me? What are you suggesting here? What are you suggesting we do with the first?
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way.
Shala, what the fuck are you gonna do?
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
I'm gonna go take my shirt
Wait.
off.
Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Both of you, into the hyperbolic time chamber. Go. Why don't you both Super Saiyan by the time you come out? The bro adventures of Zero and Estinian. I can dig it. Oh, in 2 months' time, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Oh boy. Couple things to think about. So there's no chance we can go to Charlene, right? There's no shot that we can just go to Charlene, into the Baldessian Annex, and see that envelope on the table. Everyone thought we were done with the Void after this patch. That is not true. And we need to... Here's the thing. Do we kill that beast before 7.0? Or is 7.0 a race to get back? Boy! Boy, I didn't know you were here! Oh. Hi! I saw you there. You doing okay, boy? Are you eating properly? Where is it? I had no idea he was here. Fantastic. Alright, so. It is! It's right there! What are you? There's some distinct patterns on it, but I gave an idea. Like, I said it kind of looked Ronkin, and based off of what Aaronville said, it might have something to do with the Vieira or something, but I just don't know for certain. Maybe someone else more learned in the lore of this game can tell me, or tell the community, what these runes mean. But it clearly looks to be some sort of envelope. You wouldn't happen to know what this is, would you, boy? Damn, I'm glad I came back here to look. Oh, boy. Okay, I want to say the Gilmore Jungle is, like, right above Allah's head. Right in that region is where the Gilmore Jungle is, I think. Right? And that's Dalmasca, I believe. And I want to say the other Vieira tribe is supposed to be mountainous, if I remember. So they could be up there. I don't remember exactly where they are. But we're getting teeny tiny little inklings of where we're going to go in 7.0. The next information we get will come from FanFest, which I will be at. And even then, we're just going to get a teeny tiny little trailer. I mean, think back to the Shadowbringers trailer. We didn't get any sort of hard confirm that we were going to go anywhere. If I remember correctly, the Shadowbringers trailer, teaser, the first initial teaser was just Meteor walking in the desolate wasteland, the angel coming down, the Sin Eater coming down, and then he fights the Sin Eater. We didn't get a look at Y'shtola, Urianger, or Thancred, or any other sort of location that gave us any hint that we were going to go to a different world. I think we can confirm, hard confirm, that in 7.0 we will not be going to a new shard, a new reflection. The question is, based on 6.5, what are we doing in 6.5? Are we... Because Y'shtola talked about a world filled with light, which is obviously the first. So what is she gonna do to fight back? Like, I don't know. Like, a crazy, stupid idea that I have is, like, is there a way to combine the 13th and the 1st so that, like, the abundance of light and the abundance of darkness sort of cancel each other out and bring back balance? Or is there a way to switch ether from one realm to the other to connect those two planes to get some semblance of equilibriance? But Aaronville's words cannot be nothing. And the question is, where is Mericidia supposed to be? It's called the Southern Continent. I want to say it's down here somewhere off map, not to the east of Kugane or the west of Eorzea. We still have all that cloud cover there, but I don't know. The question is, how much time are we going to spend any amount of time in the 13th? The scenario that I can see happening is 7.0, base 7.0, is us trying to do something so that when we get back to the 13th, we are ready to fight Zeromus, or we are fighting Zeromus in the next patch. It is impossible to say what is what, and how what's going on with Aaronville has anything to do with that, I have no idea. But I think that Aaronville and this letter, whatever is in this envelope, and possibly whatever Urianger and Thancred were talking about earlier, about someone looking for Archons, is possibly all connected. So maybe it's just, like I said, it might just be my bias, but those look somewhat tribal. Sort of, if I had to say what kind, I would say somewhat Mesoamerican. But I don't know. So could be the Gelmore jungle, or it could even be the New World. I would be ecstatic to see either. Both. I want to see both. And if we can hard confirm that we are not going to a new shard, a new reflection in 7.0, then take me to one of those two locations. And I would not be surprised at all if we have to go to Mericidia, get Tiamat. What great worms are left? Brace Velger, Tiamat, Vritra, and Ajdaya is on 13th. So that's 3 great worms. I could sit here and speculate all day, but there's really nothing left to do but wait for FanFest, and I will be there. I will be sitting down in that great hall watching that teaser trailer live. So it's gonna be an amazing experience. Anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by. This patch was a trip. Oh god, I'm gonna rest up a bit, maybe do a bit of drawing, then jump back on. Oh boy, so much to think about. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.